Paul Davenport took turn 1 and 2 as he opens up a quick 4-car length lead down the back straightaway. Dan Angelino going to fall in the second. David Smith going to ride fourth. The action is back on the track. David Watts and Steve Vanell, Mark Vanell, actually 2x2 back in the pack.
Rick Eshelman, we counted after the big one before the get-go and started back about 19 cars now answered the bell for the 50-lap event. But look who's out in front. The Blairsville driver, Jonathan Davenport. Meanwhile, car testing the tides up high. Man, that's the 18 machine. Chris Parsons now, he'll come back to the inside. 3 wide on Mose Eshelman to the big pack in 3.
Gotta wonder just how much stamina does Davenport have left. He just ran 100 laps in the top 5 in the Dirt Track World Championship. Now he'll lead Dan Angelico running in second. Chip Brindle is running in that third spot. It's David Smith fourth. Keep your eyes on Shane Hitt. He's under attack. Here comes the P7 Danny Brewer trying to crack the top 5 early.
And the man with some good runs here late in the season picked up a win. He was second at Cherokee. Right now he's on the bottom of the racetrack trying to make that Bear Ride race car work. As Jonathan Davenport has set sail. Out in the lead. He leads by 20 car lengths down the back straightaway.
Top 4, top 5. Well, actually, the top 4 have separated about maybe 5 car lengths amongst them. Then you got 6th and 7th. That's Dan the Man Brewer. He's trying to close in on that machine of Chip Brittle, and also the machines also of Jonathan Davenport. Pretty much just starting to open away from the field, Rick Eshelman. But hanging right there is the pole car, Dan Angelico, as they go into 3.
5 laps in the books. Davenport, your leader, Angelico second. Then it's Chip Brindle along with David Smith, Shane Hitt, Danny Brewer, David Watts, Kyle Lucan, Mark Manal, Mark Flitter. Now Joel Prosser just got sidestepped by your last place starter, Jesse Wisecarver. Wisecarver already in the top 10. Jody, the 11 machine, could be one of the fastest cars on the racetrack.
He started 8th in the B main. He made his way to 4th. He's already making some headway here in the A main. Keep your eye on that car. It's Jesse Wisecracker. Goes to work. I believe that's a 79 car. He's going to work on slamming Sammy.
The 84 of Andrew Wiley pulled in the backstretch last lap, so the 84, one of the early retirees after the big one. Keep your eyes on Dan Brewer, guys. He is now working on Shane Hitt. Dan Brewer, B7, coming off a big one.
Trouble in turn number 1. One car is plowed hard into the outside retaining wall. He's been collected by the 17 of Steve Cook. Everybody has now moved to the middle group to miss him. Car number 89 involved also. That's Braden Smots and caution out for the second time.
Let's see. He says right now, green flag in the air.
Green flag is out and down into 1.
Davenport going to take the lead. He's going to bring David Smith with him. David Smith drives to the outside of Dan Angelino. It's just like it was back in the fall. It's Davenport Smith 1-2.
Yeah, and here comes Davenport again quickly on the jump. Jody, like you said, 5-6 car lengths. He got the whole shot down into 1. He's turning up the wick Eshelman as he goes into 1. But meanwhile, top 5, top 7, top 10, they're right there with one another. Nobody stepping out of line, single file.
Dan Brewer had a shot at Chip Brindle, but then had to tuck back in line. David Watts, Mark Flitter will now go at it side by side as they chase Shane Hitt. We've got 2 and 3 wide down the backstretch and into 3. Again, Jonathan Davenport just pulls these guys down the straightaway.
And we got, like I say, we're going to find out a little bit later on as he switched one of these Hoosier race tires he chose. It'll probably start to show up usually about lap 30 with each FASTRAK Pro Link model driver. If they chose too soft of a compound, we saw it at Modoc Speedway. And Jonathan Davenport put a lap on Parker Herring, and then Parker Herring closed right back up on Davenport. So the choice of tires there just slowed down, ended up at that one point the wrong way. So up to night, not a region, really corrected out.
Can I give a rundown real quick? How about Hollywood? The man out of Emmons, South Carolina, David Smith, Jody Palmer. He's been running all the Grand National events. He'll get ready for that $300,000 finale next week at Whitfield. But man, he's right there in the number 2 spot. Can he run down Superman? This is still a long way to go as the leader is off in 2.
That's right. Dan Angelino holds down the 3rd spot. Then it's Chip Brindle. It's Dan Brewer. I believe Shane Hitt, the 2-8, is going to be the next car. David Watts following him.
Then it's Joe Prosser along with Mark Flitter, the 100 of Bud Watson, Kyle Lucan, Mark Banal, Jesse Wisecarver, Brian Force, the 79 of Sammy Style as they work their way down the backstretch. Davenport almost a straightaway now.
Good hard battle going on. One car getting sideways. That was David Watts. He was getting checked up by the 79 2. We'll keep it green. The leaders are back out of 4. We're actually back in 1.
Davenport again, I said before, Elvis has left the building. Davenport's checked out. He's about 30 car lengths lead on David Smith, equal to about half a straightaway. Smith stretched out his lead over Angelino by about 10, and then it's about 8 more back to Chip Brender.
Rick Eshelman, Jody Palmer, it's like I said at Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina, when he won night number 1 of the Fast Track Grand Nationals. Jonathan Davenport has went to the phone booth, he's got out his cape, and he's in stealth mode on the backstretch.
No doubt about it. It's going to take kryptonite to bring Superman back down to our planet, as he is just totally dismantling the field right now. Of course, we're a long ways away, guys. We're just 14 in with 36 to go. Eventually, he's going to get into lap traffic if we stay green. That's where guys like David Smith, Dan Angelico, Chip Brindle are going to have a shot at him, but they have to keep him within sights, or else they're not even going to catch him when he gets to lap traffic.
David Smith, one of the best in the business at saving his whip to a late race run. He probably knows there's going to be at least 1 or 2 more cautions. As Jonathan Davenport starts to close in on that lap traffic, he looks in front of him. I see cars sideways in the corner. I see cars 2 by 2. That should allow Smith to maybe close back in on your leader Davenport.
Davenport now about to close in on back marker cars. Slowly but surely, man, he's flying down into turn 1. First car's going to pick off. Looks like it's going to be the 18 machine. That's going to be the driver of Chris Parsons out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. He'll get by him. Davenport high side into 3.
And Parsons went down a lap and said, I've had enough. Parsons will go to the infield on lap number 17. So take Chris Parsons out, Jody. And now Jonathan Davenport is going to have a host of drivers to get around.
You know, probably shouldn't have made that hard left-hand turn. Aaron's a lucky dog here with the Fast Track Racing Series, just like you see on TV. So
we got a problem.
We've got another car. It's Mark Manell. He's off the pace. He may have a flat tire. See him wiggling down the back. Looks like the left rear might be down. No. Going to keep it going. He's going to bring her down trackside. Davenport still heavy lap traffic. He starts to bump down 1 by 1. He's put Ryan Forrest a lap down. And now he has a 79 car of Sammy Styles in his sight to go. I said halfway and have to go there, 26 in the book. Davenport still your leader. You will, Wesley, give us a good run down to the field.
I'm going to try to, man. We're going to do it here. It's Davenport out in front. We'll do the top 5. Davenport leads. Second spot is David Smith. Third spot is the 79 entry, I believe, of Sammy Style.
And just 10 cars on the lead lap. Your 10th place car, Bud Watson, is about to go a lap in arrears. Then it's a 75 of Mark Flinner in 9th. Just 10 cars on the lead lap. Could he lap the field?
Wow. I don't think he's going to lap the field, but I'll tell you what, David Smith having big time trouble getting by the 1 automobile. He's trying to put him the lap down. He's sideways in front of him in each corner. I'll tell you what, that's going to let Dan Angelino pull back up on the back bumper of David Smith. Dan Brewer has caught Dan Angelino, and Chip Brindle is all right there. So the battle on the racetrack right now is for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
And Eshelman now the 100W of Bud Watson from Conneaut, Ohio. He's about to have Superman on his inside, outside, wherever he decides to run it. It's Davenport trying to get by him. He'll pick him up. Now the next car is going to go a lap down. Looks like it's going to be Mike Flinner, maybe?
Mark Flinner's going a lap down right here. We're down to 8 cars on the lead lap when we combine and strike. So, 7th in line, why not? Let's see if we can take him out. He'll go into turn 1. It's Joel Prosser sitting in 8th.
16 laps. Superman Jonathan Davenport at Blairsville, Georgia, in the very right house car leads. He'll come to the flag stand, this time by Rick Eshelman. 35 down, 15 to go. Pick your poison. He's back in 1.
So Superman again will flex some muscle down there in turn number 1 as he closes in on David Watts in the 04. Laps winding down the backstretch and into turn number 3. This is Jonathan Davenport's race to lose, guys. No way about it other than that. He is in such total command. He has got over a half a track lead on 2nd place David Smith.
Well, you know what? He had a big lead last weekend, and we're closing in on the fun spot where he had trouble. It was lap 40. We got 36 in the book. This is never over till it's over with the Fast Track Racing Series. We learned that last weekend. But I tell you what, only 7 drivers still in the lead lap. Could be 6 this time by. Davenport, Watts got to battle back. Watts going to stay on the lead lap for at least one more trip around this 5/8 mile oval.
David Watts has been running the outside all night long, but Jonathan Davenport sneaks into the bottom. He'll go now inside, down back to the top. Now Watts goes a lap down, man. He's picking cars off one by one. Jimmy Schiltz is the driver in fifth. Or believe you.
Six cars.
Yeah, there they are.
6 cars left on the lead lap.
Wow, unbelievable. There's only 10 laps to go, and it's again, and you mentioned all those things, but you never know. There can be the late race caution in the mix as well.
Well, if it does happen, Jody, it better happen soon because now under attack is Shane Hitt. Here comes Davenport. He's about to go with just 5 to the lead lap.
The 5 on the racetrack still between the 11 of David Smith, the 14 of Dan Angelino, and the 7 of Dan Brewer. And everything else, like I said, Jonathan Davenport completely dusted the field, and he's way out front.
And the laps continuing to dwindle away. We're on lap 42. 8 laps remaining around the 5th 8-mile speed plant. Wow, hard racing out of turn 4. Great battle was up between the 2 entry of Shane Hitt. They were battling hard back in the corner, as well as Mark Flinner and Rick Eshelman. But again, the late race caution, it can happen. We've seen it happen, and it got Davenport at Modoc last Saturday night. Can he shake off the cobwebs in that memory and get it in victory lane for 10
laps to
grand?
go. 5 cars on that lead lap as Davenport now works 5th place. Chip Brindle down the front stretch. Here he comes. Davenport has just put another one in his hip pocket. If he can make the pass, no. Brindle will stay on the lead lap. Again, Angelico will take a look to the inside of David Smith for second. Davenport continues to work on Brindle.
How does he not get in that wall off the exit of the corner? Man, Kyle Lupin about lost it out of turn 2. Lupin has been testing the tides all night long in the apex of 1 and 2. Just super loose, ill-handling car Eshelman. But laps are winding down as Davenport crosses the stripe. I think we got 3 to go.
3 to go, the 2 to go signal. There are now 4 cars on the lead lap as Brindle has been disposed of. Now Davenport is on the same straightaway as 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Could we see a total lap of the field? We've got 2 to go. White flag the next time by.
And just a lap ago, Eshelman, it was Davenport bouncing off the wall. I really believe that Hoosier tire bounced off the concrete and he still kept it in forward motion. Meanwhile, he's right within the top 5 out of turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Voice of the World of Outlaws, Rick Eshelman, call the finish.
Dan Brewer about to go down a lap. Your 4th place car could go by the wayside right here in turn number 2, but no, Davenport lost the groove, lost the traction, has to go back to work. It doesn't matter. He can shut it off and coast from here. Jonathan Davenport is going to win the Fast Track Crate Late Model Series main event. We will finish this race with just 4 cars on the lead lap as Chip Brindle did a 360. Checker flag out for your winner. Now they all got to race back to the line and get lap 50 under their belt because 2nd place still up for grabs. Here comes David Smith in the number 11. He'll come down out of turn number 4. He'll grab the 2nd spot. Dan Angelico will come home in the 3rd position. 4th is going to go to Dan Brewer. Now the 21B of Chip Brindle will come across the line. That's it. There is no more.